Check. Hello? How's it going? Are we doing okay? Guys, I don't know. Ugh. How are we? Good morning. Hopefully this setup looks okay. I'm trying out a few new things. Hopefully the stream looks okay. For some reason, like on my end, it's like not on for me, like at all. So like my chat's working and everything, but there's no like analytics or anything on my side. like on the stream side. So I don't know. We're just here to party, honestly. New setup, yes. Side angle, huh? Yeah, so I'm kind of trying some new things. Guys, I realized that I could get like a USB, I don't know if you care about this, but I do, like a USB extension cord. So basically I can plug in the webcam and the mic and like be further away from the computer to kind of have more of a personal experience, just so it's more like my in-studio videos, and have it be better. It looks good. Quality's fine and everything. I don't know what's going on. I also logged in with YouTube, but that's not ever been an issue. So maybe it's just lagging on my part. I don't know. Okay. Let's get some background music. How are we doing this morning? Yes, I'm not streaming on Twitch as well today. I'm not. So because we're kind of launching channel memberships and doing like a little mini launch party. Talk about it briefly here, but we're just kind of like launching that today. So we're going to be doing YouTube only just for today. And then I'm going to be, I kind of want to fiddle more with Restream and just kind of see, and we will talk a little bit about Twitch's like updated restreaming policy, which some of you may have heard. So quality always rises when the queen is present. Oh my gosh, how does the light look? Does she look okay? I kind of put the pink light a little further away. Twatch, yes. Wake and bacon, oh my gosh. Let me put some background music for us on. Yes. I'm curious to see, I should have gotten like a headphone jack extender. God. We'll just kind of play around with this angle and see how it works, because I kind of was thinking about just upgrading it so it's not so like direct face to face, The screen is just totally useless. There's no point in me even having the freaking streaming setup. If the stream for some reason stops working, it's lagging, if there's issues, let me know, please. Oh yes, I was going to turn on music. We're obviously doing really good. So, lordy. Maybe I just need to I don't know, back stuff up. Who knows? Does this corner seem kind of dark to you? Because I turned my pink light to be that way. We just going to spam that if that happens. Okay, good. Please do. How are we doing this week? How are we doing today? Happy Monday. I hope you're so ready for the stream. I've got some really fun, exciting things planned. Wish you were at a concert right now. You're in algebra class. Get wrecked. I loved algebra. I was really, really good at algebra in school. And algebra 1 was like, my thing. And then, and I was really good at chemistry in high school. Super, super good at chemistry, super good at math. And then I failed algebra 2. I failed geometry. As soon as they brought in shapes, like my brain, I couldn't do it. I was like, no, I can't do geometry. And then algebra 2, of course, had like geometry elements in it, and I like couldn't do it. The only thing I had to do today was buy new medication. Oh my gosh, lazy Monday. Good start to the week. Lucky that today you streamed since you're sick and stuck on the couch. Oh no! I'm so happy that you're here. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better. There's me who has calculus. Good morning, Anthony. How are you? Welcome to the Metal Monday stream. Queen's putting on chapstick, and then we'll put on lip gloss. It's going to be quite the scene. So, I actually had to put on my AC yesterday because it got up to 90 degrees. And I'm like, girl, it's almost November. Like, that's kind of why I like the Oklahoma weather. This is still warm. It's nice. This is like mild summer weather now. The fall, like the leaves are starting to change. It's like super nice. So I never took calculus. Yeah, I really struggled with geometry. And I really struggled with geography. And then it was just all downhill from there. I peaked at like chemistry and algebra 1. But that's okay, because, I don't know. It's overcast and drizzling down in central Texas. Oh my gosh. Are you in the Austin area? What part of central Texas? Weather here was an inconsistent disaster. Oh no. How so? The New Mexico weather that was always hot? Yeah, New Mexico's like desert weather. And your winters are really mild in New Mexico, right? Yeah, near Austin. Cool. Yeah, I lived in Austin for a really long time. Hi, Suana. How are you? Yeah, hopefully this angle is like fine. It's still kind of concerning to me that this is like not updating on my side. Girl, what's the issue? Like literally the entire panel is like just useless to me. You like the mix of girly energy and actual musical metal knowledge? Subscribed. Yay! Thanks, Tobias. I'm so happy that you subscribed. Yes, I'm so excited about today. So yeah, this stream will be just on YouTube today. Metal Monday. New camera angle looking good. Yay! Thank you, Magpie. Hopefully it looks fine. There's like a good vibe. I'm really excited. I'm going to tell you right now, I am so done. I keep hitting this mic. ASMR. Dude, I like have my foundation on here. I've got like gloss. I'm so ready for this like fake webbing to come down and to take off these like Halloween decorations. Do you know how many times I've sideswiped these fake webs? And like the entire thing has basically almost come down because it's been stuck and like wrapped around me. It's like so annoying. The winters are super bad. You wouldn't mind if it snowed super hard. I haven't had super bad snow since 2016. Boof. You're giving me Texan ice storm flashbacks. Don't talk about snow. Yeah, I remember in Austin we had about half an inch of snow. And that was the first time I ever saw snow in my life. Like I was probably maybe 8 or 10. It was a while ago, but that was pretty crazy. And we basically rolled up like a snowman that was like that big. We were so proud of that snowman. But no, the one time I've seen like really like so much snow was one time in Portland. It probably snowed like a foot, maybe a foot and a half, and I've never seen that much snow before in my life. And Portland, one thing you should know about Portland, Oregon is they don't know how to deal with extreme weather. So when I lived there, it was like rain, fine, heat is fine, although a lot of the houses don't have AC. And it's like, God forbid it sleets overnight or like snows at all, the entire city basically shuts down. They can't function. So when we had like a foot of snow to a foot and a half of snow, it was impossible to do anything. What's your favorite Cannibal Corpse album? I don't know. So right now, for Cannibal Corpse specifically, I am starting from the beginning with their discography and working my way up. Y'all will be able to see this over the course of the next few weeks/months. I just filmed a full album reaction to Eaten Back to Life. And that will be available up on my Patreon probably tomorrow, because I've actually got to edit it. So good metal morning. Hi, you've been enjoying my videos recently. I'm next to your channel. Really like your videos. Yay! I'm so glad that you like them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, you gotta watch out for Black Eyes. This is true. But yeah, so Eaten Back to Life, that full album reaction will be available up on my Patreon for $5 tomorrow. I'm gonna try and edit it tomorrow. It shouldn't take me too long, but I'm basically starting from the beginning with the Barnes albums, and then I'll work my way through the Corpse Grinder stuff so I can kind of get a real good knowledge and a good understanding of the development of their sound and stuff like that. So yes, Barnes did 4 albums, Corpse Grinder's done the rest. Now, in terms of like their most recent stuff, so I've really listened to obviously their new one, Chaos Horrific, and then Violence Unimagined. I always forget the name of that. Which I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I like Violence Unimagined more than I like Chaos Horrific. It's impressive how far musically Cannibal came. Yeah, it really is. So Eaten Back to Life is pretty good. Hi, Imagination. How are you? Are you interested in exploring more metal subgenres? Yes, definitely. So I'm kind of adjusting some things on my channel and figuring some new content ideas out. You've kind of seen some of these things starting to happen, but yes, I'm definitely down to exploring more subgenres of metal, as well as just like different types of content that I can make that's more like original, I guess, you know? Barnes, who the heck is that? We don't know him. Oh gosh, the songs are more distinct on Violence Unimagined. I agree. So I kind of came to the realization, and I need to listen to Chaos Horrific again. I actually need to listen to both albums again, more in depth. But how is the music volume, by the way? Just double check. Is it really loud? Just let me know. But I want to listen to both of those albums more in depth, because I came to the realization that Chaos Horrific is very... bland's not the right word, but it's kind of like this, you know? It's not bland, but it just doesn't have a lot of memorable bits, whereas like Violence Unimagined, I feel like it's a consistent album. Yeah, it's a consistent album, but there's not a lot of like diversity within the tracks. And like I said, I need to re-listen to it. It's been a minute, but at least I just remember when I first listened to Violence Unimagined, I was like, ooh, there's like a lot of, you know, diversity, and there's just different tracks that kind of stand out. So then it's bland. Yeah. So it's a fine, solid listen, but I think that Violence Unimagined is a little bit better. Have you heard the band Suicide Silence? If so, what do you think of them? I have never heard Suicide Silence. I was actually going to dive into them soon, and I wanted to talk about this briefly because speaking of Suicide Silence, J-Dog, if you know him, Justin Horval, actually just posted a video of him interviewing Garza from Suicide Silence. And we know Garza from the Garza podcast. So he has a whole, like I said, interview with him that he just posted today. So skip Suicide Silence, yuck. Violence Unimagined is more sticky and more catchy. The new one is a bit more all over the place. I agree. Like, for Violence Unimagined, is it the song Ritual Sacrifice? There's a song in there I constantly play in like my Instagram stories, and it's my favorite. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's Ritual Annihilation. That's my favorite song off of that record, and I just remember like the solo of it is like titties. So freaking good. So I wanted to do a poll. I wonder if it would allow for me to do a poll. Hold on. Bear with me for 1 second here. See, it's like... This is like so weird. I haven't had this issue. I wanted to do a poll. Let's see if I can start one in here. I'm gonna ask. I think it's gonna be. So Autopsy's releasing their new record this Friday. That's gonna be my album of the week. And let's see. Please work. Let me know if you see that poll, if it works. That's very odd. I might just like totally forego doing it through here. Don't shit on all core bands. Yeah, there's some good metalcore and deathcore bands. I think it's just dependent on your preference. You know? It's totally dependent on your preference. So, but yeah, so Autopsy, they're releasing a brand new record this Friday on the 27th, right before Halloween. Also, happy early Halloween, y'all. And what are your predictions? I don't know if you can see my poll because things are being weird, but what do you think the predictions are for Autopsy's new record? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be bad? Hi, Spoofy. Do you think it's going to be mid? There's a lot of people that are, you know, excited about it. You've never heard Autopsy before? They are death metal the last time I checked. Oh my gosh! Thrash Maniac! Yay! Welcome to the membership. True fan. Oh my gosh, you're great. I love how nothing is working in my stream. Guys, you know how many, like, I spent like an hour setting up alerts in here for this specific launch stream and nothing's working. Oh, it's a Monday. That's how we love it. Hi, Thrash Maniac. Thank you so much for joining the channel membership. I really do appreciate it. So that's kind of like our launch party today. Is I did open up channel memberships for YouTube. So no pressure at all for you to join. Seriously. But it's $5 if you are interested in joining my channel memberships. Basically, like I said, it's $5. The benefits that you will receive, and they are active right now, early access to all of my YouTube videos. This includes label partnered videos. Sometimes those label partnered videos can take a few weeks to get approved, so that means you would actually have early access to those label partnered reactions weeks before they, you know, the rest of YouTube gets to see them, as well as just early access to my YouTube videos in general. So right now I got 3 videos up for channel memberships to watch. So up until Thursday, I'm actually editing more videos tomorrow. So if you do decide you want to, again, no pressure to join the membership. Those you will basically by like tomorrow/Wednesday, you will have all the way up until like next Tuesdays/Wednesdays videos that you can start watching now. So the other thing is I've got a custom emotes available. You'll get the channel badge, a shout out in every video, and you'll also get my weekly update on like what I'm posting, what I'm filming, stuff like that. So you're still exhausted after making your Judas Priest album rankings? Took forever to edit? Yeah. I can imagine. They've got 18 albums right now, and now they're about to release their 19th in March, I think, of next year. So it's kind of crazy. Hi, Iron Diamond. How are you? Hi, Ale. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? All of Autopsy's comeback albums are great. I'm excited. So I can't really speak too much about Autopsy's discography because I haven't really dove too much into it. I've listened to them a little bit. I think I've had a reaction on the channel. So I can't really speak on it, but I do know that they have, you know, this new album coming out. They just released one last year too, so a lot of people were talking about how quick the kind of like album turnover is. Deicide announced a new album too, Banished by Sin. What do we think about that? Yeah, so I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I want to actually listen to Autopsy's new record, or if I just want to start from the beginning of their discography, but I guess it really doesn't matter, you know? You saw Cannibal Corpse and Mayhem last week with Gorguts. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Where'd you see them at? I know that they just performed in Dallas, I think, last week. That was the show that I was thinking about going to, but I just didn't want to have to spend all that money. So, but I've mentioned this several times too. There's two really awesome shows that I'm going to next month, and we'll be kind of touching on one in the stream today. But I wonder. Frames. Recording inactive. I got to see Cannibal Corpse around a year ago in San Antonio. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm just kind of checking my stream stats. You wish there were more shows coming to Cincinnati or Columbus? Cattle Decapitulation and Immolation Tour would have been awesome to see. Yeah, I can imagine. I need to listen to the second Obituary album. It's their best work. Yes, I actually, so I'm kind of diving into Cannibal Corpse's discography from the beginning. Same with Obituary. I've done it with Deicide already, and I want to do it with Cattle Decap. There's a few others too. So you're playing Dark Souls 3 right now? That's okay, Justin. Also, Twitch chat, you and I have beef, okay? I did research. They told me. I told them. I'm not very good at video games. Okay? I told them I'm like such a noob at video games. And I asked them like easy video games to get into. And did you know my Twitch chat on Friday said Bloodborne and Dark Souls? And did you know I looked both of those games up, and they're like known as like the hardest games? Like massive learning curve. If you're not a good video gamer, like avoid. That's what it said. Y'all are just wanting me to suffer, and I don't want you to suffer. Like, that is so rude. I like that I can just like be kind of chill and just, I don't know, sit here. Whitechapel went hard? Oh, that's cool. You want an easy game? Sekiro's pretty simple third-person action. I'm thinking about Sekiro. The band White Ward down on one of your streams. Any plans for a reaction? I don't know. Can't tell you. Oath to the Goat podcast. Hi. How are you? Came back when you play Sleepheed. Angry Birds. I remember when Angry Birds was really popular. Like, I remember when it first came out. You have no memory of that? LOL. Yeah, so I was kind of contemplating finishing Amnesia for the Halloween stream. Because the actual gameplay of Amnesia is not very hard. It can be spooky, but I just don't do very good with jump scares right now. So, Sekiro is arguably harder than Dark Souls. Y'all are just out to get me today. And I don't know how I feel about it. So, the Twatch chat, you're saying it like all of us weren't over there too. Yeah, this is true. So, cool. This is our launch party for channel memberships. I already mentioned that. I'm also launching some new Patreon benefits. So if you are part of my Patreon, I wrote a post about like feedback and stuff and mentioned that I was opening up new tiers for Patreon, but I should be launching those within the next couple weeks or so. So you don't like Amnesia? The game was monotonous. The guns you get, fight the monsters, are pointless. So actually, this is Amnesia Dark Descent. So the one with the gun is the bunker. Dark Descent, you don't get any weapons, nothing. Like, you are literally defenseless and in Amnesia Dark Descent. And I think that that's like what makes it so scary, is because it really is a runaway or hide type of situation. And most times when you run away, it doesn't really work. But Until Dawn, I can't do anything with zombies. I refuse. I can't. Like, I was having like a lot of anxiety just dealing with the like mini zombies and freaking Bramble. It's stupid, but like, y'all don't understand. I had a zombie nightmare last week, and it was terrifying. I don't know why that's my nightmare of consistency. It's like my irrational fear is zombies, and I get nightmares about zombies like here and there, and they like freak me out. They actually give me anxiety for like the rest of the day, and I don't know why. That's just my that's my thing. So the bunker game is just to scare of the monsters because you can't kill it, y'all. I mean, if you've got Game Pass, my girl, all the Amnesia games are on there. So Penguin's gonna have a fit because no one here likes it. Well, you know what's funny is Dyslexic Penguin keeps advocating for Amnesia, but he doesn't even play it anymore. He's like, oh, I played it once, so I just want to see you be scared. You don't think Wendigos are zombies? Game Pass? PC Super Farmers? Well, you can get Game Pass for PC. That's what I pay for until I decide to get a console. Which, if I was going to get a console, would be the Xbox Series X for the disc. Yeah. Dark Descent, you get no guns and play partially character. Oh, gosh. Yeah. The Dark Descent's pretty good, in my opinion. You just use Steam. Yeah. I like Steam. I like Steam a lot. So Steam is supposed to have their Halloween sale. I think it starts on the 26th through November 2nd. So they'll have like their spooky Halloween sale, and I'm praying to God that the original Resident Evil 4 remake is going to be available on sale. Right now it's $20, and we're not talking about the recent remake, but we're talking about the original RE4 remake. I'm hoping that they knock it down from 20 And then, I mean, I've got a few other games I'd like to get. GTA 5 is only like $20 right now, I think, too, or 15 for on Steam right now. But you're waiting for Elden Ring to go on sale? Yeah. There's some really good stuff. So yeah, they've got their spooky sale, and then I don't think they're doing a Black Friday sale, but they are doing a Christmas sale. And that's kind of what I'm saving money on too. I'm like, I might as well just like blow $100 on Steam during their Christmas sale, because Bubba, let me tell you something. When Steam puts games on sale, they put games on sale. Like during the summer sale, they put Outlast on for $3. That's how I got Dark Descent. I paid $4 for Dark Descent, or maybe $3, yeah, for Amnesia Dark Descent on Steam. From $20, you know. Why would you get an Xbox when you got a PC? Well, because the Xbox Series X would be one that takes physical games, so you would be able to actually get like actual discs to play. So for stuff that's not on Game Pass or whatever, or basically you can pay for Game Pass Ultimate, as far as I understand. So in that Xbox console, you can actually download all of the old school Xbox games. I mean, we're talking about like the Walking Dead series games from like the 360 era to the original Dead Space on 360. You can download all of those on that console through Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on your console. Only Up. So actually the funny thing about Only Up is that guy, it was one single dude that was like operating that game, and he took it down. He took it off Steam because he got so overwhelmed by the amount of people like downloading the game and playing it and stuff, that he just like took it off Steam. He's like, I can't handle it, I'm too overwhelmed. So you got 2 endings in Amnesia and finished Justine. You're in the middle of Machines for Pigs, but you had some problems with your PC. Oh no. Yeah, I like that there's 4 different endings for Dark Descent. Guess things went down, huh? Yeah. I did not like Only Up. There was no save. So literally your only options with that game were to speedrun it. And it's like, if you're just trying to casually play it, like overall I think the game was fine, but it's just not meant for casual players. Because if you wanted to, you know, play the game and then go eat food and watch TV and come back to it, you'd have to start at the bottom again. There was no way to save your progress at any point in the game, which I just feel like is so dumb. And it's like a 4-hour run through. You know, even if you're speedrunning it, I think it's still like 2 hours. And like, nobody wants to do that unless they're doing it on stream. You know? Some games can't do 4K to release updates to fix them. Yeah, I've been reading some things about the Spider-Man 2 game. And seen some of the glitches. I think my favorite Spider-Man 2 glitch is the cube. The little white cube that your character turns into. So, The Last of Us. The story is good. Hi, Jacob. How are you? Tell your wife I said hi. So, yes, if you're new in the stream, don't be shy. Say hi. I have no idea how many people are in the stream right now. I like can't. My system's like not showing me things at the current moment, which is extremely unfortunate. And the poll that I'm trying to have in here is also not showing, so we love that. But if you're new in the stream, this is your first time here, don't be shy. Say hi. Make sure you like and subscribe. We are super, super close to 21,700 subscribers. we've been climbing. So we just hit 20K like a month ago, maybe, or less. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. And then yeah, we're launching the channel memberships today if you're interested. So, oh my gosh, thank you, Squashed Eyeball. Thank you so much for the 15. Bless you, Kaiya, and many congrats and good fortunes. Can't stay, but trying to come back when possible. I'm so happy that you at least dropped by. Thank you so much, Squashed Eyeball. I know you've been trying to make it. It's been busy for you, but I do appreciate you dropping in. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Cannibal Corpse new album in your top 10 of 2023? I'm not sure yet. I think it's a good album, but I don't know if I'm not sure if it's worthy of being in the top 10 or not. It probably will be because I love Cannibal Corpse. So everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Yes, I agree. Yeah, we'll see. I've heard some good things about The Last of Us, so we will be returning to Red Dead Redemption 2 during Thrashgiving, and I also think I'm going to do the Firewatcher game. So, why are you crying, Copy 2 Comedy? What's the sad face for? Oh my gosh! Yes! Squashed Eyeball, there's your super chat. She's a little laggy, but there she is. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Metalhead, for the 10. You are so great. Story-driven games are really good, like Detroit, Become Human, Heavy Rain, the Life is Strange series, Beyond, Two Souls, A Plague Tale, and Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. Ooh, all of those games sound really good. I'm definitely a very big fan of story-driven games. Thank you so much for the 10, Metalhead. I really appreciate it. Shouts out to you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And a wonderful morning or afternoon, evening. Guys... Yes, any game suggestions you have, let me know. Anything that you think would be cool for the stream, let me know. So there it is. Stream Element, she lagging. They weren't lying when they said the YouTube notifications. I have the volume set low, but at least it's there. So Skyrim I can purchase. It's actually on sale right now on Steam. So I've always wanted to play Skyrim ever since, like, Skyrim memes were like at the peak when I was in high school. And I remember my freshman year when I was I guess campaigning to be in the leadership group, the leadership program of my high school. I used the took an arrow to a knee as like a joke for my posters. So I said, like, you know, I was gonna run for, you know, student body president, you know, until I took an arrow to the knee or something like that. So I have a deep love for Skyrim. Yes, we use Taylor Swift for our notifications. So I can turn up the volume, but it's a little loud. So, but yes. So we're kind of trying out alerts and stuff. I'm excited though. So we will return to Red Dead Redemption 2, which is just really fun all around. And then probably do Firewatcher. And then I found this really good game called like Kill It With Fire, I think. It's on Game Pass, and you're basically like, your whole mission is to like murk spiders in this like world, and it just looks fun. You used a Skyrim reference even though you hadn't played it. I was like 15, and I've never had a console, like a real console. I mentioned this in my Twitch stream on Friday, but I had like a Game Boy Advance and then the 3DS. So that's what I had when I was growing up, but I never had a console or a PC when I was growing up. You just got $10 for a onesie? What's with you wanting me to buy a onesie, girl? Skyrim poser? Sure. I mean, people already think I'm a poser anyway, so. David Cage games are great. In general games in general are very oof to me. He's a very bad writer, but those games are funny. Oh gosh. Detroit Become Human was probably the best. Detroit Become Human, is that on Steam? If you get Skyrim, make sure to get the Vortex mod manager. Oh my gosh, the PC version is somewhat buggy. That's what I've heard. A Plague Tale took inspiration for The Last of Us and Brothers. That's cool. I remember there was one person that was like, oh yeah, there's The Last of Us. Like, they made a video game about the TV show. There was somebody that actually said that to me, and I was like, no, that's wrong. So, you played it on PlayStation? That's fair. Posing for that camera girl? Yes! Of course! I've got to. So, I'm still so upset that this is like totally glitching. I have not had this problem. Maybe it's because I like haven't updated my OBS in a minute. Don't judge me. Want to put those people's face on the grinder. God. TwitchCon ain't much good, is it? I don't know. I don't know much about TwitchCon because I'm not a Twitch partner. But so yeah, we can kind of talk about Twitch a little bit. So there's a few updates. Next Monday and Tuesday I am going to be streaming. So Tuesday we're going to be doing the Halloween stream, and I will be getting a costume sort of together. So if you are following me on Twitch or whatever, yeah, we'll be doing a Halloween Twitch stream next Tuesday from like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time. It's going to be really, really fun. If you are not following me on Twitch or you're interested in checking me out there's a link in this description for this live stream. We got a pen clicker. Heck yeah! It's pink. Sorry, I like sometimes just need something to hold. You're welcome. Deal with it. But yeah, and then Metal Monday next week, we're going to be doing a live metal unboxing, and we will be streaming for probably about 4 hours. We'll kind of see, but I have so many freaking packages for this metal unboxing. And I have a package from Horrible Earth, which is that grindcore band that I did react to from Horror, Pain, Gore, Death Productions a few months back, which you should absolutely go and check out because it's quite hilarious. Horrible Earth was the first grindcore band that I ever listened to, and it was extremely overwhelming, but a very good album. And Horrible Earth is just really, really cool, and they sent me a package, so we will be opening that up next Monday for the live metal unboxing. But as you see, so I basically have this big box, which is from Wicket, and then I've got a couple other like little packages. I've got an envelope in here, 2 other little packages, and then in my living room, okay, because I ran out of space, in my living room I have like 3 or 4 other packages. So it's gonna be a very, very fun live metal unboxing, and yeah, we'll just be kind of chit-chatting just like this, you know. Another band suggestion, The Showdown. They're a Tennessee-based groove melodic mellow death metalcore band, which is really awesome combo of sounds. Everything they've ever done sounds awesome. Ooh. Mellow death, metalcore, and groove metal. The Showdown. Sounds interesting. You're wondering whether to go see Whitechapel? I would go see them. Why not? Have you ever seen them before? I'm always down to see bands that I've never seen before. Because if they suck, then never to see them again. As long as the tickets are affordable though, like don't be like, emptying out your pockets for a band that you're not super overly hyped for, Like that's why I kind of turned around. I kind of turned down the Cannibal Corpse show with Gorguts and Blood Incantation in them because I don't really like Blood Incantation. Not the biggest fan of Gorguts. Mayhem, they're not the original members, obviously. And then I've already seen Cannibal Corpse. So I was like, am I really about to drop like $400 or $500 for a show that I'm not overly excited for, So, you've seen them before? Well, do you like watching them live? Yes, someday you'll send me a package. Only if you can and only if you want to. There's seriously no pressure for y'all to like send things because I know it's like, it'd be wild out here. It'd be wild. Mayhem, never heard of them either. Oh, get out of here. So yeah, we will be doing a giant metal unboxing next Monday. So make sure you're there. And I will be re-streaming that stream on Twitch as well. So hi Quentin, how are you? Welcome to the Metal Monday stream. How's your Monday going so far? So yes, we'll kind of talk about Twitch for a little bit. So they just recently, they had TwitchCon and Twitch just recently updated their TOS. So Twitch content creators can now restream or like multicast on all platforms. So it used to be that Twitch was like the only live streaming service, which was so dumb, that would not allow anybody to like multicast like from on Twitch or YouTube or Twitch and Facebook or whatever. Yes, we will be doing reactions on Wednesday and Friday on Twitch this week. So yeah, and even if you weren't like an affiliate or a partner on Twitch, you still couldn't restream or whatever multicast if you are on Twitch, which I thought was so dumb, but then they changed it. So my question is, do y'all prefer when I'm just streaming on one platform like this, or is it okay like do you guys prefer does it not bother you if I stream also on both platforms? That's kind of the goal. That's kind of what I'm trying to think about, because Twitch changed it so like they allowed multi-streaming, but they were very weird about their rules, and they said that I can combine the chats of like YouTube and Twitch together, right? Like I've been doing, but I can only show it on my side. So I can't show the combined chat of YouTube and Twitch on the screen, because based on their new TOS, it's like it takes away from the Twitch's experience. And then they also say I can't have alerts for like YouTube show up and for the Twitch people to see it, because it takes away from the experience. So you'll use Twitch because of lag. Yeah. You don't really care, but you do prefer watching on Twitch. That's what I knew that. I know that some of you do prefer watching on Twitch. The only thing that bothers you is YouTube showing everyone's restream bot when they type. Yeah. Which, again, if I do restream and I do that, I'm probably not going to show a combined chat. So I don't know if that's gonna like ruin the experience for people on Twitch versus YouTube if I'm like kind of responding to both throughout, but we can just try it. And the only reason why I'm mentioning it is because I want to just be transparent with y'all about kind of what I'm doing, So you used to use Twitch a lot, but you don't anymore. That's fair. So whatever makes the money. I don't really do it for the money. I just do it because it's fun, honestly. But I also do it because I do it because it's fun, and I do it because I'm trying to be considerate of the viewer, of y'all, because I just want it to be a good experience. I don't want there to be like, you know, a bad experience on either platform. So Woods of Ypres. I think I've heard one song from Woods of Ypres. And I think it was during the reactions on Twitch. So if you don't know, we do live music reactions on Twitch. So that's another big reason why you should follow me on there. So I'm going to do Wednesday this week, I think from 10 a.m. to noon. And then Friday, 9 a.m. to noon, U.S. Central Time. So that's music reactions. And we actually did a bad music stream last Friday, which was very fun. Ypres? Is that what it is? Woods of Ypres? Isn't there like an S in there though? The stream was fun. Yeah, the bad stream was fun. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so let's see, we got the Metal Monday stream, Halloween stream. So what made the worst listening list? So this was really funny. So last Friday we did a bad music stream, which I do think I want to make into a series and actually have frequent bad music streams. And if you want to send requests for those streams, if you're a Patreon member, you get first dibs. So you get priority with your song requests. If you are otherwise, join my Discord, and then there's a Metal Rex channel where you can submit your music. There are a couple rules that you need to follow, otherwise I'll pass on your thing. But it's really just like under 5 minutes and no music videos or lyric videos from the actual label. Those are really my two main things. We need more bad music streams. Yes. So what made the list was a lot of different things. There were some like kind of meme songs on there, but the biggest takeaways from that bad music stream was 6 Feet Under. So this was really interesting. We listened to Nightmares of the Decomposed. That's the album. So we actually listened to a song from that album by 6 Feet Under, which is their most recent one from, I think, last year. And if you don't know 6 Feet Under, it's Chris Barnes's new band. So this was really interesting because, like I mentioned earlier, I had just done my reaction to Eaten Back to Life, where obviously it was like Chris Barnes in his prime, like Cannibal Corpse debut, all of that. So it was interesting to hear. It was interesting. It was definitely interesting to hear Chris Barnes' voice now versus like back then. Stick feet under these nuts. Oh god. Yeah, it was really bad. And it's just kind of interesting how Chris Barnes' voice has developed because it was so like it was so bad. And he already like, and I mentioned this in my reaction video, for Eaten Back to Life, like Chris Barnes has a higher register with his kind of scream. So it's a lot higher than Corpse Grinder, in my opinion. And so to hear his voice now on the most recent 6 Feet Under record, it's like boof. It's a lot higher, and it's very like it's just not. It's not good. It's not good. And the production to the song that we listened to was rough. Ever heard of Disturbed? Five Finger Death Punch? Mama! My mama's calling me. Hold on, I'm gonna text her back real quick. Hold on. She's gonna. Hey, Mama, you're on stream. Are you actually coughing? Stop! You're live on my stream.
Okay, hi. Oh my god.
I love you. I'll call you back when we're done.
Hi, everybody. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. That was Mama. That was Mom. I love how I answer the phone and she's just like dying. That was my mom. I have not listened to Five Finger Death Punch and I'm afraid. I'm kind of thinking about making a list of artists that I'm like on the fence about listening to, honestly. But I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, we listened to 6 Feet Under, which I don't know what y'all's consensus is on 6 Feet Under. But yeah. I don't know what y'all think about it. What do you think about Chris Barnes' voice and the development of it? The next thing we did listen to was 2 songs off of Saint Anger. Now, I have not ever listened to Saint Anger before. I've heard, obviously, things about Saint Anger, and I've heard things about Lulu in particular. But, yeah. Saint Anger was hilarious because we did go through some of the reviews on Metal Archives, and we basically read some reviews from, like, back when the album first came out, and it was just so many people being like, clonk, 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 clonk. That's like all you hear. Saint Anger is bad, has the most bland and lacking songwriting I've heard from Metallica. The riffs were boring AF. The singing sounds like he was struggling, and let's not talk about the production. Yeah, some people love Saint Anger, but not the Saint Anger snare. It makes me pine for Load, Reload, and Garage Inc. Yeah, so the songs we listened to were, I think it was Purify and the Saint Anger radio edit because it was shorter. Like, the fact that the title track is like 7 minutes long is just painful, in my opinion. It's pain. I don't understand why the snare is so effing high and so clonky in that entire record. It's a very funky sounding record, in my opinion. Now, we only listened to like 2 tracks, so I don't have much to go off of. But James Hetfield's voice, I thought, sounded fine. I wasn't bothered by it. It sounded like, though, that he was trying to do this, like, Red Hot Chili Peppers style singing. And, like, the instrumentals were kind of, I don't know, it was like they were trying to do something like that. Something more like Red Hot Chili Peppers style. The drums were just not, it was rough. Hi, Rob. How are you? Clown Balloon? Lars Ulrich keeps bumping up his drums in the mix. It was really bad. Do you like Burzum? I like the one track I listened to from Burzum. I haven't listened to any more Burzum. But I want to. I want to dive more into that one record. Cuz I liked what I heard. You know? I wasn't mad by it. Lars probably listened to that one Korn song once and decided to make the whole album sound like that. Yeah, it's kind of got this, like, I don't think it's a new metal sound for Saint Anger, but it's definitely, I think what it is instrumentally, it's very like I said, Red Hot Chili Peppers from that time period. with just like regular James Hetfield vocals from Metallica, you know? Oath to the Goat podcast. Why? Why do you have to say that in my chat? Have you ever listened to Frank Zappa's Valley Girl before? I have not. I have not. It somehow sounds like every metal band ever mixed with some alternative. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Those are bands? Do you have to write in all caps? You can press a button, make it better. That clicking sound in Korn is not the drums, it's the bass. Fields turn down the mids and pumps up the treble and bass to get the sound. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like Iron Diamond likes Saint Anger. That's basically what he's trying to say. Iron Diamond was basically jamming the entire time we were playing those Saint Anger songs. And I think he was the only one. I am all caps doll. Oh my gosh. The other thing we listened to on that, so we did bad music for that Twitch stream, and then we also did good music for that Twitch stream. And the tracks that we listened to that I picked were 2 songs from Possessed, actually. And I was actually very pleasantly surprised by Possessed. Possessed is a band I had been wanting to do for a while, and I was kind of kicking myself because I didn't put them in my Satanic Panic video, which you should definitely go and check out because I worked really hard on that. But Possessed is just iconic because obviously they're like the first death metal band, considered to be one of the first death metal bands. And we listened to 7 Churches, the song, and then The Exorcist as well. And it was good. I really enjoyed it, and it was a very seminal moment for me to be able to finally have Possessed in the discography. You got Tomb Rot, yo. Oh gosh. Is that hipster band? No, that's Tomb Mold. If you thought Saint Anger was a long, boring track, some kind of monster, that song put it to shame. Oh, God. Oh, thank you, Oath to the Goat. I appreciate that. Yeah, that Satanic Panic video I'm very, very proud of. And people really like it, you know? I tried my best. Possessed has really, really good stuff. So I'm definitely going to be diving more into that 7 Churches album and listening to that. Saint Anger is over an hour long, right? Yeah. One thing I've realized about Metallica is they have really long albums, like from the beginning of their discography. Like Kill 'Em All, I think, is like 50 something minutes, and then it was only like Ride the Lightning that I think was like 45, which was like a standard thing. But like, you know, their most recent album, what was it, 72 Seasons, was like over an hour long. And I'm like, ooh, I don't know if your album needs to be that long. You know? They need someone to tell them to cut some stuff. Yeah. No, it's almost the full CD, 80 minutes. Jesus. That's like watching a whole movie. But you just replace the movie with like a Metallica record. You just joined the last live chat. Can you please tell me who we're talking about? We are talking about Possessed, and we're talking a little bit about Metallica's record Saint Anger. A little bit, all from the Twitch stream we did on Friday. So we're talking about some of the good and bad music we listened to on the Twitch stream last Friday. So I definitely really, really liked Possessed. So I'm excited to listen to that more. Metallica's... I'm interested to hear more of Metallica stuff. So Thrashgiving is coming up. If you are not familiar with Thrashgiving, that is obviously for the month of November, Thanksgiving, that type of thing. And for Thrashgiving, the big focus is obviously thrash metal, power metal, heavy metal, stuff like that. So I will be getting more reactions. I think I've got like Overkill on the roster, and I'd like to get more, Metallica in there and kind of do a focus on those types of genres for the month of November, and that's going to be really exciting. Possessed is so underrated. I agree, and I still haven't even listened to them. I just don't hear a lot of people talking about Possessed. The amount of times that I've heard Possessed be mentioned in comparison to, Cannibal Corpse is not a great example because they're, the most commercially successful death metal band, but, I just don't hear a lot of people talking about Possessed. Back in the day when Saint Anger got out, I hated the album pretty much like every single person I know. Nowadays, I think it aged better than it was received. At least they tried to be more aggressive. That's fair. If you like it and if you think it's good now, then that's totally fair. Acid Bath albums are long, but I love them because they are good enough to be that long. It really depends. Like, the length of an album, you can make an hour-long album, but you just really have to pack it with your best work. But it's all completely subjective because one band could think this is my best work, and then they publish it, and the fan base or whatever is like, bro, this is boring AF. I also liked Metallica's Black Album, Quentin. I agree. I thought Metallica's Black Album was really, really solid. I really liked it. I liked it more than I liked Master of Puppets, honestly. And I will go out on a limb. I might be the oddball out, but I wasn't a huge fan of Master of Puppets, like the song. I wasn't a huge fan of that. They just don't hit me as hard as I would like. And again, I've got to do more listening of Metallica's like thing because I haven't listened to like Kill 'Em All or The Electric Chair. I'm blanking on the name right now. Ride the Lightning. I haven't listened to those two albums like fully in depth. So take it with a grain of salt. But I liked the Black Album, and that's the one that I've done a full album reaction to. It aged like milk. Oh gosh. You don't like the Black Album, you only like Ride the Lightning, and that's it. That's fair too. A lot of people don't like the Black Album, which is just interesting to me, A lot of people don't like And Justice for All and onwards, They basically cut it off at Master of Puppets. So I just think, I don't know. I think if you're going to make an hour-long album, in my honest opinion, it's got to have diversity. And I think that that's a huge thing that a lot of bands don't think about is you've got to be able to have, it's kind of like telling a story, but you're doing it musically. If you're going to put, 12, 15 songs on an album, you're gonna have a runtime of an hour long. You better have it be some sort of like concept. It doesn't have to be a concept record, but you need to have some movement in there. Some good solid high energy tracks, some good solid lower energy tracks, stuff that's memorable. So, especially in this day and age with such short attention spans, people are not sitting through full albums anymore. They're just not. That's why you've got bands like Spirit Box, releasing EPs consistently, It's also cheaper, but that's also why you've got other people in the industry releasing just singles, a ton of singles all the time, and then releasing a record, But Exodus Slayer. Justice has a lot of boring riffs. I think it just really needs to be memorable. It needs to tell a story. And you need to, if you're going to make an album that long, your listeners need to walk away from that album with at least 5 to 6 tracks off of that album. Like, let's say it's about 12 songs, kind of standard. They need to walk away with at least half of that record being memorable, whether that be a riff or, you know, a chorus, you know, that they are singing along to, or something, you know. What's your favorite metal band right now? This is a good question. That's hard. What's making the most impression with me right now, and the biggest takeaway for me, is I really, really like Cattle Decapitation, and I really like Nunslaughter and Dying Fetus. Those are 3 of my favorite metal bands right now. And honestly, it's kind of tied between Cattle Decap and Dying Fetus at the current moment. In my honest opinion, I think Dying Fetus released the strongest record this year, bar none. Like, Dying Fetus brought the pain. 1010, their record, Make Them Bleed for, I think it's Make Them Beg for Death. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. You should give a try to Forbidden. Very good thrash metal band. I'd be down. Yeah, any thrash metal bands, any suggestions, write them in the comments below of the stream. Because, like I said, Thrashgiving is next month. So we will be starting our Thrashgiving transition starting November 1st. There will be a few videos. It's going to be kind of a slow transition for that first week because I'll still have some videos with the Halloween decorations in the back. But we will be transitioning to that. And we'll also be doing a fundraiser. So if you're in my Patreon, you'll be hearing more information about the fundraiser for Thrashgiving tomorrow. And I'm so excited. Y'all are going to love it. Y'all are going to love it. We did a local dog shelter, animal shelter, in Asheville when I still lived in Asheville, North Carolina. That's what we did last year. This year it's a local, it's for animals. I'm not going to spoil it, but it is a local place here in Stillwater, so it's a small place. Dark Angel. Yeah, I don't think I've listened to Dark Angel. I've listened to Death Angel and seen them live. They're worth your money. If you have not seen Death Angel yet, you need to see them. They're absolutely worth your money, 110%. You're a huge Acid Witch fan now, thanks to your show. Yay! Welcome to the stream, Patrick. I hope you're doing so well. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Acid Witch is phenomenal, dude. Like, I was so in love with their sound. As soon as I put on October 31st, that was the first song that I listened to from them off of Witchtanic Hallucinations before I like really got into my Patreon reaction. And I just loved it. Hi, Evan. How are you? Welcome to the stream. New Dying Fetus album is so amazing. It really is. Like, Dying Fetus really delivered. That's a very, very, very strong record from them. Hi, Shoko. How are you? How's it going? How can I send you a care package of my bands? Yeah, I still review underground bands. Absolutely. So in my description of this live stream, there is a P.O. box located in Stillwater. So send whatever you have for your underground bands or whatever you can send there. And I do monthly metal unboxing videos. So if it doesn't get in, because I'm doing a metal unboxing live on next Monday in stream. So if it doesn't get in for that stream, it'll be next month for Thrashgiving. So 80s bands you might like: Grim Reaper, Accept, Coven, and Wasp. Yeah, I mean, I love 80s music. I really do. Eagerly awaiting your next typo video. I actually did a reaction to a Carnivore song. What's everyone's album of the year here so far? Yes. Justin, I'm going to pin your comment because I'm assuming my poll is not showing up. Like, I'm so sad. I just don't understand. Maybe I need to update OBS. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm going to pin your comment if I can. I can't. I love that. That's just great. That's so wonderful. Why? Ugh. Do you like Dark Throne? Is it... I always get it confused. That is Dark Throne, the one that has Under a Funeral Moon, or is that Dark Funeral? Because I always get them so confused. It's like Dark Funeral, Dark Throne. I think that's Dark Throne. I've seen Dark Funeral, I think. I've seen Dark Funeral live because I think they were they were performing with Cannibal Corpse last November when I saw them, which was very weird, I will say. Because that was such a long effing show. I think it was Immolation, Cannibal Corpse, Dark Funeral, and Broken Flesh. Broken Flesh is a Christian death metal band local to the Oklahoma area. And then I think there was a fifth band there too. It was long AF. Too long for me. Hellhammer is another one too that I want to listen to. Album of the year for metal or anything overall? Both. Under a Funeral Moon, they don't do shows. Yes, that's right. Dark Throne is the one that doesn't do shows. Yep. Okay, that's easier to do because Dark Funeral is the one that did perform live. Dark Throne never performed. Metal for me is Saint Anger. Oh god. Cut the cameras. Dead ass. What's your favorite Immolation album? I don't have one yet. Honestly, I haven't really listened to their discography. I haven't had them on the channel. I think I only saw them live, and then I haven't checked them out yet. But I know that they are. It's Incantation. So Suffocation is going on tour. I'll be seeing them in November. And Incantation is opening up for them. So that is a show I'm going to next month. And then Cattle Decap is also going on tour. And I will be seeing them next month. So that's going to be so freaking exciting. So Hellhammer is Precalc like Frost on the raw side of extreme metal. Yeah. So I have not listened to Trivium either. So yeah, album of the week is Autopsy. What do we think? Tried to have a poll, but like I said, it's not working. Autopsy is releasing their new record. Ashes, Organs, Blood, and Crypts coming out this Friday on the 27th via Peaceville Records. The link I've got down there is to their merch so you can pre-order the record or at least just like see what it looks like on Peaceville. So if you're interested in pre-ordering the record or looking at the vinyl or whatever, there's the link. And honestly, I have to say the vinyl looks pretty dope. The one that I was interested in looking at or in buying possibly was the neon yellow But I honestly probably won't buy it until I really like listen to the rest of their records, you know, because I would rather like listen to the newer stuff digitally and then buy an older record if I like it, you know. That's how I am. I'm like, I'm not really gonna buy newer stuff unless it really blows me away. Autopsy is like Deicide for you. Cool, but not your favorite. Understand. Deicide I think is good, but I also think they can be a very specific vibe. You know? At least Legion was very specific for me, you know? Yes, Christian death metal. That is Broken Flesh. They do make that. So Afterbirth is the album of the year for you. Really? That's exciting. I'm gonna see if I can bring up sorry y'all, I just would like to be able to. Okay, I've got 36 people watching. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy y'all are here. Sorry, I'm just bringing up my chat and everything because I can't see it on my end. So dumb. I've been meaning to like I've definitely been meaning to upgrade my freaking OBS for like so long. This is why I need like multiple screens. They don't talk about these things. They don't say, oh yeah, do you know what's really good? To have multiple multiple screens you can actually use your stuff for. Love that. So, yay. Okay, great. Perf. Can't tag you here? No. I can see your stuff though. I answered your question. I do like Burzum. I think they're pretty good. You like Dark Funeral? Yeah, I think a lot of people like Dark Funeral. So yeah, I don't know what I'm assuming the Autopsy one's gonna be pretty good. So yeah, like I said, I've got the merch down below for that record if you're interested. One of the albums of the year is also a hip-hop record that somehow happened. Really? What other albums are y'all thinking of the album of the year that's not metal? If it's only metal, like tell me what your album of the years are. You need my OBS updated in my brain? What does that even mean? Cryptopsy, you think, huh? Dying Fetus is really good too. So my songs of the week are High Spirits by High Spirits. So this is their title, or their like self-titled song. If you're not familiar with High Spirits, they are a heavy metal band. I think they are from, no, they're not from Austin, Texas. But anyway, they're a heavy metal band, and this record, High Spirits, was so freaking good. And I have it here because I'm going to be putting it in my what I listened to this week, which we'll do in just a minute. But the actual link to this is down below. This is High Spirits. And their song High Spirits is just, it's fire. And I've got it stuck in my head. I've had it stuck in my head for a few days. Really, really great harmonies. Really great heavy metal. And I just want to recommend it. It's on YouTube Music right now. Like, you should absolutely go and listen to this band if you're into heavy metal. It's really good. And the other thing, too, is Scolo Pendra. So this is an Italian death metal band, and this record that I listened to, I also have. It's also going to be in my weekly listens, but let's see. Oh, Bubba, I need a sticky note. Oh, Bubba, I need a sticky note. I can't show these tiggle bitties. Lord. Hey, hold on. These metal albums that freaking have so much boob. Okay. Great. There you go. This is, I ain't showing this. This is, Scolopendra. Scolopendra. There's 2 songs on here that I want to recommend you listen to if you're into Italian death metal. I highly suggest you listen to this band. But it's Scary Tales. This is on side B. So it's towards the end of the record. But Scary Tales is like this kind of instrumental, eerie instrumental track, interlude track. And then the next song is the song right after that. And that is Left Hand Amputation. And it's fire. It's so good. I really enjoyed this record, and I've listened to it a few times. So I definitely highly suggest Scolopendra. You love everything sung by Sia. Oh, I love that. Sia's really good. She has very, very good vocals. You liked Mortician stuff? For me, what did you say, Prof? Hold on. Would you try another atmospheric black metal band? So actually, I have one today for the weekly, what I listened to this week. I'm really excited to share it with you. Have you heard of Old Man's Child? I have not. What are they? Your favorite album of 2023 so far would be the new Hell Ripper album. Great mix of black thrash, speed, and classic metal, with even a prog song at the end that reminds me of Opeth and early Catatonia. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. Hell Ripper? I'll write it down. Thrash. Hell Ripper. If you're new in the stream, don't be shy, say hi. I'm so happy that you're here. We are doing a channel membership launch, so if you're interested in joining my membership, it's brand new. I've got 3 videos right now you can watch that are going to be released later this week. It's just $5 to join. You don't have to, though. I totally understand if you can't or if you don't want to. I'm just launching them today. So definitely excited about that. We're also so close to 21,700 subscribers, so make sure you like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel, really helps out the live stream. If you like the streams and you like the content, make sure you show your support. So Chandelier was so overplayed when it came out, and then for like 3 years, it's true. So just tuned in, and at first was caught off guard because I have a 70s pro rock album that titled by an Italian band called Illuminogenni. Oh, that's cool. I see you love death metal. Try Ouroboros, Glorification of a Myth. I'm sure you'll love it. I'm down. Definitely down. Hi, Patriarch. How are you? Welcome to the Metal Monday stream. It's so good to have you here. How is your Monday going? You really need to check again and see what actually came out this year to figure out what your favorite metal album is. Yeah. Dude, we're already in November, basically. Like, what happened? Like, what actually happened? Like, I just don't get it. I feel like we're still in August, but, like, my brain still wants to be in May. And we're about to be in Christmas. Like, Halloween is next Tuesday. I don't know. Life is just coming at you fast. So, I don't know any other albums that I think aren't metal that I've really listened to that are good. I know I tried to get into Miley Cyrus's Jaded record because I was like, maybe she'll like re-inspire me, because I used to be a huge Miley Cyrus fan when I was growing up. Not anymore though, but she was my pop star when I was growing up. You know how some people, it's like Britney Spears? My pop star was Miley. She hasn't put out a good record in ages, and her Jaded record or whatever the hell was like so bad. It was so bad. I was like, oh yeah, no, my love for her has officially died. So, yeah, I'm really excited. So, what's on your Halloween playlist? Let me know. Let me know what's on your Halloween playlist. Definitely what I'm playing right now for Halloween is obviously Acid Witch. For my mini little Halloween playlist, I finally have one. So, do I go to Patreon to become a member? You can be a Patreon member, or you can be a channel member here. So, I opened channel memberships here. The perks for joining my channel membership on YouTube: you get early access to all of my YouTube videos, including label partnered ones. You also get a shout out in every single video. You get weekly updates on what I'm posting and filming, as well as like member only posts. You get access to some of my exclusive emotes for the stream, and you get a channel badge that separates you basically from the rest of YouTube. So if you want to join that, you may. Otherwise, you can join on Patreon at the $5 tier. That's a separate thing though. But it's up to you. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to. You don't really change your Halloween playlist. Yeah. Well, I'm finally got like a mini metal Halloween playlist, and I'm so excited about it because I didn't really have that last year because I was still so new to metal and like discovering things. So now it's like, oh my gosh, I've got music for it now. So it's all like mostly newer stuff that I've listened to, but Acid Witch, Tanic Hallucinations has been like on heavy repeat for me. And Typo Negative, since doing that reaction, I've been like loving Typo Negative. And it's so funny because a lot of my tier 3 patrons thought I would hate Typo Negative and just be like super not into them. And I really liked them. I really like Peter Steele. He's got so much like, I don't know. It's like sexual charisma. Like he was just so smooth, you know? So tried 3 times to subscribe. It won't work. To subscribe to my actual channel or join my membership. You went from the tier 1 poser to tier 3 poser? What do you mean? I don't understand. Charisma? Character? Is it? Yeah, he's very sensual. He's got a very, I don't know. How do you do that? There's a join button in my, below my thing. Below the video. It might not do PayPal. I don't know though. Do you like Steel with Carnivore? Carnivore is rough. Carnivore is a different thing. I think that Peter Steele is a lot better in Typo. Like, I think he found his shtick in Typo. But Carnivore, I think, was a very fun project that he just, was doing before he really mastered his true art in Typo. So you're eating up the Typo songs like a carnivore. I really liked them. I also liked, I'm listening to a lot of Deceased and obviously Merciful Fate, Nuns Have No Fun, King Diamond. And I also checked out the debut album of Ghost recently. So this is another perk if you want to join the membership. that reaction to Ghost will be available. I'm actually posting it on Halloween. I'll be editing it tomorrow and putting it up on YouTube so members can watch that a week in advance. Same with my Patreon members. So I did do the debut album of Ghost, which was quite the experience, and I've been listening to that also. So yes, there should be a little join button for the memberships. It should be right below my channel, or like the stream, if you're able. If you're able to see the join, you should be able to join. Or there's probably a little button within the chat. You know? So. Do we want to get into what I listened to this week? I'm very excited to share with you what I listened to. Meliora's The Best Ghost record. I haven't heard it. You need to react to more 90s doom gothic metal. I'm down. Thank you, Prof. I appreciate that. I hope this like vibe is working for us. Like, I hope this is fine. I need to get another monitor too, so that I can have like the chat, I don't know, here or something like that. But I'm hoping that this camera angle works better for everybody. Personally, I think it's more comfortable for me because I don't feel like I'm in this little unmoving square where I don't have a lot of room to kind of talk and move around, you know? So all right. More throat noises. We love that. I'm chapstick up, gloss up. Do y'all have any Halloween plans? That's the real question. I don't have any Halloween plans, but we'll see. I'm really, really excited. So next month we've got some really exciting things that are happening. Not only am I going to those 2 shows next month, but I'm also getting a new dog, which I've talked about recently. You don't really do Halloween? Yeah, I get it. I mean, once you get to a certain age, I feel like you don't celebrate Halloween as much. And then when you have kids, you do. You know, it's like, okay, well. I mean, I guess my Halloween celebration is buying all of the Halloween candy on sale afterwards. You know? So, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing a movie reaction to Black Sabbath. Patreon at least liked the movie reactions. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Your plans are with us? What does that mean? Yeah, I'm doing Halloween with y'all. Oh yeah, I'm doing Halloween with y'all. I forgot. I mean, that's during the day. I guess like at night I'm not doing anything. You just get drunk. I feel that. I don't drink anymore. Still too early, LOL. You have kids? No. I don't have kids. Not yet. Ah! LOL. Even if I have kids, like, whatever. Are you going to have a creature feature movie day? I don't know. I could stream something. Yeah, we got the Halloween stream. But otherwise, like, Halloween night, I'm not going to be doing anything. So, what I listened to. Oh, big clap. What I listened to last week. Another installment. I'm very excited. This is going to be for a YouTube video, too. Just so you know. So, bestie. I'm excited though. So what I listened to last week, I've been on a very heavy, I've been on a heavy metal kick. There we go. Words are hard today. And I've just been listening to a lot of heavy metal. Thrashgiving, like I said, is coming up. That's where we really focus on a lot of like heavy metal, power metal, thrash metal, stuff like that. And there's just a lot of really, really good picks. Some stuff, we really haven't had any snoozers like last time. We have no door stoppers this time. If you want a real good door stopper, you should watch part 3 of this series. But no, we have some really, really good solid picks today, and I have one atmospheric black metal band that I'm so excited to share with you, because especially for Halloween coming up and just like more chill winter vibes coming up within these next couple of months. This pick is going to be really, really cool for you. Winter vibes, like everything. So, I'm really excited. So the first pick is going to be, I'll just start with the records that I mentioned previously with my, songs of the week. So High Spirits. This was such a good, solid, heavy metal album. This is, it doesn't look like much by the cover. The actual record is called You Are Here, and it's just really, really good. I love the title track, which is also the ending track of this record. It's called High Spirits. There's a whole like harmony section, like the chorus is so catchy. High spirits, it's like that. And it's just like good, fun, summertime heavy metal, very like well produced, fun summer 80s vibes heavy metal. It's all around just a great listen. And this is a Hell's Headbangers release, and I would encourage you to listen to this. It's on YouTube right now, and you can just listen to it. And if you don't like it, that's fair. It's a very good band and very simple album design. So this inside is like all of the lyrics. Personally, I have to say, albums that are designed like this, I'm not a huge fan of, because they just look so boring. I'm not a huge fan of the album cover. There's some people that do this kind of like subway train map looking thing, and it's not my favorite. But that's fine, because it just matters about the music at the end of the day. So oh man, she's got a latch on this dang thing. I'm gonna be doing a tour as well of my record player for y'all. That'll happen soon. So, this vinyl too is really, really cool. That's what you got for the vinyl. Just a nice burst of color, and honestly, it looks cooler on this side. It's like, I don't know what it reminds me of, but it's very artsy. It's kind of like hipster art. So, About Time what? Why are you so... Why are you so sassy today, Iron Diamond? Jelly bean splatter is the pattern. That's what it reminds you of. Yeah, I just feel like it reminds me of like confetti cake or like birthday cake ice cream, you know, where it's like vanilla and then has these like multicolored sprinkles. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But yeah, like I said, very, very solid heavy metal. You should absolutely go listen to them. They're very, very good. They're very solid. So this vinyl package does not like this. at all. There you go. Lord. The record player, duh. Oh, okay, good. Yes, I will be showing the record player. It looks very nice. But like I said, I had to get a receiver for the cassette deck and CD thing. Be gentle with them. I am being gentle with them. It's not my fault that this thing like needs to be like 8 inches thick in order to receive itself. My God. Anyone like Japanese death metal? Ooh. I'm popping my back. You're welcome. Okay. Next one I also mentioned already for songs of the week, but this is Scolopendra. Like I said, Italian death metal. Listen to this band. Listen to this band. I'm not kidding. It's really, really good. The pink sticky note is covering up her tickle bitties. Okay, and I'm not... Oh, okay, the back looks safe. The back is safe. But this record is great. And the boobs are great. It's great. This album is really fun. But yeah, Italian death metal, and this is their second album. And this is called VM18. And like I said, I really liked the instrumental track, Scary Tales, and then the following track, Left Hand Amputation. But overall, they have an instrumental intro, which is also very, like, sets the vibe. So it's very, like, Halloween, atmospheric. It's like, atmospheric spooky, you know? But overall, it's death metal. So it's very, like, it's good. It's very good. The vocals, too, are more, like, black metal-esque. They remind me of, like, Dead on vocals, or, like, Abbott. They're very, like, high, kind of goblin-y sounds, similar to, like... It's like Abbott in Immortal, you know? That's the kind of vibe I get. So, I'll show you the vinyl. Thank God there's not like a two-way insert. I can't show you the, okay, so it's just a black vinyl. Just a classic black vinyl, as you see. So I won't show it too much, but really, really good band. And like I said, oh my gosh, I showed her boobs. Don't judge me. You didn't see it. You saw nothing. I forgot that I put the sticker on the, I put the sticker on the outside. Put the links in the description. Yeah, I meant to do that. YouTube saw nothing. I'm just like casually showing her down here, aren't I? Say nothing. I at least have Scolopendra and High Spirits, but I will put those other ones after the stream ends. I'll do it so I can just I won't bother everything. So okay. Next up in the stream, I listened to Epica. So this is a really long album. This is like an hour long, but Epica Alex, if he's still around. Don't you even dare do that. I almost choked on my damn spit. Oh my God. Spoothy. This is The Divine Conspiracy. And this Epica album, I think via my notes, this is their fourth record from 2007. This is long, but definitely a good listen. I'm still impressed with Simone Simmons' voice. Like, you can't go wrong. Simone Simmons is like Dommy Mommy. I love her. And this is just a really good record. The longest track is the title track, Divine Conspiracy, that's 13 minutes and 57 seconds long. That's at the end. So it's definitely, like I said, a really long record. But you get the best of Epica in this. Strings, instrumentals, like, this is fire. But we already know about Epica. I don't even have the CD in here. It's still in my freaking cassette deck. But Miss Simone Simmons is like heckin' nude on this, which I'm not going to show close up. But she's like heckin' nude on that album cover. But just a really solid listen. Oh man, she nude on here too. Love that for her. You like their newer stuff? That's fair. I haven't really listened to too much Epica, but I'm going to. So definitely worth a listen if you're into that kind of symphonic metal. Next up is going to be... Will you stop making so much noise? Freaking... I keep hitting these, like, squishy things. You didn't like it? I remember listening to this album for the first time when cooking fried chicken. Oh my gosh, that's a vibe. Oh my gosh. Next up is another heavy metal band, or epic heavy metal band. This is Eternal Champion. I did mention their debut album in my last version of this series, part 3, and I mentioned that it was a good listen. So this one I liked better than their debut. This is Eternal Champion and their second album, Ravening Iron. Yes, I forgot about the boobs. There's 2 of them. Gosh darn it. Okay. There you go. There you go. Eternal Champions. How do I join this channel membership? There's a join button right below where you should see me. So where you see sticky notes, there are boobs. So just use your imagination. You saw nothing. People like boobs. Free the titties. This is definitely going to get limited ads for sure. I already know it. I forgot! I'm so used to saying the boobs, dude. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, there's a little icon right below the stream that says join. And you should be able to just press it and join the membership. It's $5. It might also be within the stream too. Anyway, Eternal Champions. Boob tube. Epic heavy metal. This is their second album, like I mentioned, Ravening Iron. They're from Austin, and they're great. They're great. You need to listen to this album. It's really, really good. I definitely like the songs Skull Seeker, and I really like Coward's Keep, but there's just some really great vocals in this, really great vibes. It's a little bit more memorable and higher energy than their debut, in my opinion. And I liked this a lot better. Plus, you got boobs and you got dragons. What more could you possibly want with your heavy metal? You know? No, you don't have to live in the US to join. You should be able to just join anyway. So, okay, good. You're not going to actually be able to see... Well, hold on. Boom. I got to transfer the sticky notes for this one. And they... Oh, no. Bubba, they got the boobs on the freaking vinyl, too. Gosh darn it. All right. Hold on. It's not going on the vinyl, but... I don't want to put it on the actual vinyl. You don't have the icon? I'm so sorry. It should be turned on. I mean, it is turned on. I had somebody join. So, yeah, I'll show you this side that doesn't have the boobs. Look at that vinyl, though. It's like a blood red. It's so pretty. I'm in love with it. So this is, yeah, it's gorgeous. And then basically you've got that girl on the other side of this. So when it's spinning on your turntable, it's really good. Scary Stories, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I really appreciate you hanging out. The glare of my steel. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, this is a really good record. So again, epic heavy metal from Austin, Texas, which is my old hometown. So definitely show some love. All right. I don't think I've got to worry. Yeah, I don't think I got to worry about boobs on any of these other ones. So you're just going to have to deal. Come on, man. Ugh. I'm just trying to do this without showing the boobs. Okay, good. Well, you know what? YouTube's just gonna have to suck it. Okay, great. Hi, John. How are you? Welcome to the Metal Monday stream. How are you doing? Let's see how many people we got in here. 30. We got 30 people in here. If you are new to the stream, don't be shy. Say hi. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like what you see. We're almost at 21,700 subs. Okay, so next up is going to be I obviously listened to Eaten Back to Life by Cannibal Corpse with Chris Barnes, obviously, meaning I mentioned this already. It was a really good album. That reaction will be available on Patreon tomorrow when I edit it. And I'm excited to finally have Eaten Back to Life on under my roster, under my belt. So that was a really good record, and it was kind of cool to be able to hear debut Cannibal Corpse, like debut Chris Barnes, and listen to like all of the lyrics and stuff, and read through all the lyrics. Definitely a lot of stew eating with that one. A lot of wanting to eat human remains in a stew. So love your new jingle. Which one? Oh, don't be shy. Say hi. Yes. Let me just mark off the ones I've talked about. Yeah. Back to life. Okay, we did. All right. We're going to get into another one. This is another really great listen. And this is Barbados. That's coming up. Now, I'm going to be doing a whole video for this one separately. But I'm going to be like a whole review video and everything and talking more about this. But this is Barbados. And this is a Japanese heavy metal band. This one is called Rocking Metal Mother Effer. You can see the words right there. But this is a, Japanese heavy metal band. And his vocals are kind of black metal-y. So, you're leaving, Iron Diamond? Bye, Ollie. It was so good to see you. Oh, you're just saying bye to Ollie? Okay. Boobs on the back of the sleeve. There's boobs everywhere with these records. I didn't realize. Anyway, you should just buy those records. You should buy these records just for that, honestly. Kind of black metal vocals. This was a pretty fun listen. I listened to this like twice, and I would listen to it again. Thought it was fun. Overall, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a more in-depth video about this artist because they deserve it. Now that's all I'm gonna say about that. So I'm pretty sure this is like a multicolored vinyl. Corny band. Yeah, it definitely depends on your style. This band deserves a whole ass video, and you'll see why. Look at that. You will see why in that video when I post it. So, the one track that I didn't like off of this was their live bonus track, which is actually like a live recording of like a live rehearsal recording. And I just thought it was muddy, girl. Muddy AF. Not my thing. Like, I get it. That's kind of the aesthetic they were going for of like, this is a really raw, you know, rehearsal recording. Like, I get it. They're very woodsheddy in sound, but this was just rough. And, you know, if it doesn't sound good on my speaker system, I don't want it. So, Metal Lucifer is very good. And I will say Metal Lucifer is better than Barbados. But I think that's just because Metal Lucifer is like straight heavy metal in my opinion. Whereas like this can be a little, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when it's heavy metal mixed with like black, it could be a different vibe, you know? So, come on, bub. There you go. Oh, man, I can't show the back. No, I lost this corner. Okay, there we go. I got it. I'm not showing you the back. You're just going to have to use your imagination for that. You're welcome. Okay, so next up on the list is another digital album I listened to, which the reaction will come out tomorrow. If you're a channel member, you will actually have access to that now, but that is Spider. And Spider, I listened to their record Bathe the Babe in Bat's Blood. Total tongue twister, but this is a Hales Headbangers release. And they are a black metal punk crossover band. And the album cover is sick. It's got a semi-nude girl on it also. But it is very much a metal album. Or not a metal album, obviously it's a metal album, but it's a very much a kind of Halloween-esque record. So I listened to the entire thing, and you know, very punk vocals. There were a few elements there that reminded me of like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Hi, Honey Buzz. How are you? Welcome to the Metal Monday stream. How is it hanging? And it was overall pretty good listen. So if you are interested in like a heavy metal or like a black metal punk band, you should listen to Spider. Spider's pretty cool. And yeah, like I said, I liked the vocalist. And yeah, there was just some really good Halloween-y elements to it. So the whole record is available for free on YouTube if you want to listen to it and just kind of like give it a listen, give it a spin. Did that. Okay, so next up is this band called Expunged. Now, this was an okay listen. Listened to this yesterday. I'm not sure if I'll probably listen to it again, but I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with this, honestly. But this is Expunged, and this is their debut album, Into Never Shall. And yeah, death metal from Canada. it was all right. It's like a 6 out of 10. For me, the vocals just sounded very goofy, honestly. And, like, sometimes, like, metal vocals can be, I don't know. It really depends on the delivery of your metal vocals, you know? Because sometimes I feel like the vocals of some metalheads is very, like, like, it sounds like my old dog Spooner trying to, like, howl his frustrations out. And it just doesn't work for me. I don't know what it is. And I got that vibe with this. I couldn't do the vocals. It was just not for me. But instrumentally, I thought it was fine. It's like okay background music. So I don't know. Might listen to it again. Might not. But again, expunged. This is death metal from Canada. This is the back of it, if you're interested. And then this one doesn't have boobs on it, so you can actually see the front of it. I like the album cover. Like, I think the overall cover sounds really good. And then this is the vinyl. And I thought this looked really, really cool. Is that the Clan? I don't know. That's what I was also wondering too. So, their album cover is a little questionable, but I'm just going to say it's a wizard clan instead. So one side is purple and one side is orange. This like kind of like burst. So Hell's Headbanger release again. Not super sold on the vocals, but if you like this album or you've heard it, let me know. Hi Brendo, how are you? Just dropping in before I go find some dinner. Ooh, what's on the menu? What are you thinking? I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Thanks for dropping by. Currently in Gora. Yes! That's right. So, Brendo, how is your trip going? If y'all don't, I mean, a lot of you probably don't know, but, or won't know, but Brendo has been on, I think it's like a 2-month traveling holiday. And he was talking about it several months ago. He was going to like several countries. And, yeah. Seems like you're still on it, right? Expunged. It's all right. Baby girl needs some water. Bing chillin'. Hi, Dornando. How are you? I'm so happy you're here. You finally made it to a stream. I thought you weren't available on Mondays. 2 months. Going to see Encepherium, Pain, and Elaine tomorrow. And then on the 26th, going to see Amorphous and Soulstuffer in Switzerland. Ooh. I'm so happy that you're actually going to like shows and stuff. While you're also like on your thing. Your lecture literally just ended. How'd it go? Was it boring AF? All right, so we are going to get into another record that I want to do a video on later. Now this is going to be a very heavily censored album, name-wise, okay? And I'm going to cover up the logo of this band because I don't know, it might just be it might be like that. So this is another album, like I said, I'm going to be doing a separate video on and review more in depth because just like Barbados, it deserves it, and you will understand why later when I post that video. But it's, yeah, oh gosh, I still have that. Okay, so this is what I'm going to politely call, for the sake of YouTube, poop fricker suck popsicles in hell. That's my that is my lovely censor job for this record. Poop fricker suck popsicles in hell. And that's the thing. So I am covering this because it's not a Nazi symbol, but it kind of looks like one. This band, like I said, it deserves a whole video in itself. Poop fricker. If you know, you know. A solid 6.2 out of 10. It's not very memorable. It's good background music. I think I had more fun listening to Barbados than I did listening to this band. Poop fricker, I just don't think is. I'm not gonna get too much into it just because I want to save it for the video, but it's just a little distasteful for me, for the instrumentals not being as good as I want them to be. Barbados I had more fun with. Now I did put this on and I was like, it's okay. Good background music, not extremely memorable as a whole. But yeah, I'm not going to show you the back. Don't ask. Don't ask. Okay? It's not happening. Okay? You're not getting that out of me. So, I can't believe, God, looking at the inside of this band, I can't. God. So, I will say for this, for this vinyl, it's a beautiful color. And for how distasteful the actual album is as a whole, like, the vinyl is gorgeous. And this is much lighter in person too. So this looks like a more solid purple, but this is more like transparent and kind of, honestly, it's very girly and like reminds me of like Ariana Grande in terms of like femininity. Haunted is right on time for the end. LOL always. Yeah. So really, really great color for the vinyl. It does not match the branding at all of this record. Move on next. Don't rush me. Why do you have to be like that? Purple Passion Wax. Yes. Okay. Yep, I'm not showing anything else. You're just gonna have to do your own research or wait for my video on it. And I'll make sure to freaking bring these damn sticky notes, because God forbid we got more boobs in the chat. So, it's the same dude from Spider, by the way, in that band. You're lying. Light ring. Yes, I've got one. Don't sass me. Okay, so then the next one is Perverser. This was also a okay listen. I'm saving the best for last. I'm saving what I think is the most impressive record that I think is the one that I really want to show you. But no, I mean, I want to talk about it, but I want to save information about it, you know? because we're live streaming. So that's the reason why. I think the album is, live stream. I want to be leaving out some details so I can edit what I want to say specifically in the video. It's going to be great. I have great visions for it. Anyway, Perversion. So this I thought was okay. Or it's Perverser. Sorry, Perverser. And this is Sycamoro, blackened death thrash metal from Chile. This is their newest EP that they just came out with. And overall, it had some decent bits. But it's all right. It's all right. It's good background music. I might listen to it again. I might not. I don't know. What I really like about this album, though, is that it's like I said, EP. So all the songs are just on one side of the vinyl. And I've never seen this before. It's a 45. And it's got a design on the other side. So this is the first time I've ever seen that for a metal vinyl. And I want to show you what it looks like. So it is a black vinyl, and at first when I saw it I was like, oh, it's just like, a regular black vinyl, but no, it's actually a real thing. So here's the, obviously, front. Classic black. This is the one with the actual music on it. Good background music sounds like an insult. It's not supposed to be. There's nothing wrong with good background music. And I feel like people misunderstand when it's like, when you find a good album, you're going to listen to it a lot. And then you have other albums where it's like you listen to it maybe, you've listened to it once, it's fine. And you might listen to it again. And then you've got stuff where it's like, meh, I'll put it on while I'm cooking or cleaning or something like that. That's kind of what this is. That's the design. And that kind of is better. Excuse the ring light, but this is a very, like I said, it's a black design. So it's a black vinyl, obviously, and and basically a black design. So you can really only see it in certain lights, but it's the Grim Reaper standing on a stack of skulls. And I just thought that was cool. So there's nothing on this side. There's you. There's nothing on this side. All the music is on, just like I said, the one side vinyl. It was okay. It was pretty good. I'd probably listen to it again. I definitely would listen to this over Expunged. We will see, though. It's not elevator music. Look, you don't ever want to be a part of the doorstop category. Etched. Thank you. Yes, it's an etched design in the vinyl, and I just thought that was cool. We've only had one doorstop in this series, so as long as it stays like that, I'm happy. So, okay. Next up. If you're watching, how many people we got in here now? 25? Oh my gosh. If you're new watching, don't be shy. Say hi. Okay. The next one I've got is, this is, let's see, did I not include this one? Evil Damn. And I think this one was just black metal. I honestly don't remember. This was another one that we listened to. And black metal. Don't be shy. Say hi. Evil Damn. Let me pull them up. I forgot to add them to my list. So I was prepared. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Is it Damn? With an N. Yeah, so they are a death metal band from Peru, also signed to Hell's Headbangers, and this is their album. I think it's... Ugh. Yeah, Necronomicon from 2021. And I think I remember it being all right. I honestly can't really remember what their sound was, so I'm going to say it was fine. Yeah, honestly, if I can't remember it too much, and after like one listen, then it's probably not very memorable or impressionable. But yeah, I thought the cover was cool. You thought it was more death than black? Yeah. This is one we listened to and didn't remember. Great compliment. Yep. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna always be transparent with you. I listened to this and I honestly thought it was okay. I really just wanted to show you the vinyl though. I mean, honestly, some of these records, like, they have great, like, vinyls. The music may not be memorable, but the vinyls are cool. You know, that's fine. I'll always be transparent with you. You know? It's okay. There you go. So it's two LPs, or two vinyls. Nice. Lapis lazuli. It was one of my hairs was on it. You're welcome. Yeah. There you go. Like I said, I'll add the links to all of these things after the stream ends, so they'll be in my description. So if you want to listen to this or find this on YouTube or whatever and stream it yourself, come up with your own opinion, definitely do that. Because like I try and always say in these videos, is like, don't just take my word for it, you know? Make your own opinion about it, and if you like it, you'll like it, girl. And I support you in your decision. So, there you go. Do you charge more for your hair? I don't know. No. What kind of question is that? Why? I am not going to be selling my hair on Patreon content today. This is not happening. So I know that you want me to, but I'm not doing it, okay? I think you can do whatever you want, Evan. If that makes you happy, you can do whatever you want. It ain't my job to tell you otherwise. Okay, so I saved the best for last, and I'm honestly really, really excited to tell you guys about this band. And you should absolutely go see it or hear this band if you are interested in this genre. So this band is called Druiden, and it's called Druiden Forest, and this record is called Dismal Spells from the Dragon Realm. Now this is epic black ambient dungeon synth from Finland. So this is not really black metal or metal at all, really. And I will be honest, okay? And I will say I've gotten halfway through this record because it's 4 songs and it's over an hour long. Okay? The second track is 17 minutes long. So we're dealing with very long ambient music here. The most metal that what I've heard so far off this record gets is there's about 30 seconds of black metal vocals around the like 15 to 20 minute mark. That's it. Most of it is just synth noises, honestly. So, like I said, I have not finished this record because I wasn't in the proper mood or prepared for what we unpacked with this. I'm not saying it's bad either. Now, this is music for like D&D. If you play Dungeons and Dragons, listen to this. If you do like any sort of fantasy cosplay, listen to this. If you're throwing a Halloween party or you're doing something super chill this Halloween, listen to this freaking album. It's so good for the vibes and just like the it's dungeon synth. It's totally Dungeons and Dragons music, and that's why I like it. And that's why I wanted to tell you about it, because that's what it is. It's long, it's fun, and it's nice. So, but I will say it's not your typical ambient black metal. It's definitely better sounding production-wise and everything than the literal doorstop that I had in my last video of the series. But, yeah. Deruden Forest. It's barely got the black metal stuff. Overall, I think when you think of it as in terms of like D&D music, dungeon synth music, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10, honestly. If you're in that vibe, it's an 8 out of 10. If you're not in that vibe and you're approaching this record as like ambient black metal or as like, something that's going to be black metal and more aggressive and faster paced, this is going to flop for you. I promise you it's going to flop for you. But if you're in the vibes, this is going to be good. Winter, I think it's going to be perfect for when you get snowed in or it's super, super cloudy, rainy, and you're just wanting something moody and medieval and mysterious. This is going to be a very, very solid listen. But I can't stress enough, it's a vibe. Okay? It is absolutely background music, but it's good background music. It's not like we're trying to be, a band that you jam to. It's like we are trying to be your D&D background music. Yeah, he definitely made a movie score. It's a movie score. This is like Lord of the Rings movie. So, it's a really good dungeon synth, everything like. But again, I know I'm just stressing the background music thing because a lot of my viewers on here, we listen to a lot more heavier, aggressive stuff. So this was definitely a very surprising listen. We're just dealing with some black vinyl here, but it's got a beautiful cover. And I like it. It's not too terrible. That's the back. You're not taking the bait? That's fair. Listen to it on YouTube and decide for yourself if you like it. Also, hi, Gory Tiger. How are you? So, yeah. I liked it. And I think it would be good for, winter Halloween party, or maybe not a Halloween party, because you might want to have Monster Mash be your jam and not something chill like this, But those are my picks for what I listened to this week. Some really, really great ones. I highly, highly suggest that, again, you listen to Deruden Forest. Check out Eternal Champion, Ravening Iron. Scolopendra, and High Spirits for sure. If you're into heavy metal, I would absolutely go and listen to them because they're really, really good, in my opinion. Especially with, Thrashgiving coming up, you're into some heavy metal vibes. Boom, High Spirits. I've already got their self-titled song like stuck in my noggin. So there's a black and brown option for that record, but I think I like the straight black better personally. Yeah, see, you were talking about that, but I love colored vinyls, personally. And I think now that we're in the day and age where you can actually have your vinyl be a certain color or whatnot, like, just add some pizzazz to your record. There's nothing wrong with a black vinyl either. Like, I get it. It's very expensive to make vinyls. It's not cheap, especially when you're like a smaller artist, band, that type of thing. But if you can afford to pay for the extra, like, colorful vinyls or whatever, do it. Because it definitely makes it way more collectible, especially if your band, like, blows up, Then you've got that cool, rare merch, I'm sure you do have cool vinyls. So I'm excited. So the next thing I want to talk about is Stormkeep from the USA is a very good black metal band. I believe it. I've never heard of them though. Do you have their albums? Oh gosh. So, Cattle Decap. I want to talk about Cattle Decap for a second. I mentioned earlier I am going to go and see Cattle Decap in November for one of their shows at the Diamond Ballroom in OKC. I'm very excited about that. And it's just going to be really exciting to see Cattle Decap once again at a smaller venue. So last December, I saw Cattle Decap with Carcass, Obituary, and Amon Amarth. This was in LA. I did do a concert vlog for that. So if you have not seen the concert vlog for that show, it's a 2-part series. Because like I said, I flew to Los Angeles, California to go to that show and meet one of my Discord members, and it was really, really fun. So if you've never been to Los Angeles or you don't think you'll ever be able to go, I did do like one part that was all like touristy stuff just to see LA. We went to Amoeba Music, and then we did another part that was the actual show, and it was very fun. And it was really cool to be able to finally see like Cattle Decap, Carcass, Obituary, Amon Amarth. Like, I'd never seen those bands before, and it was at a massive arena, so there were tons of people there. You had the whole arena stage and everything, and we were general admission, so it was like, floor seats basically. We weren't up in the nosebleeds or anything. And so I'm interested to see how Cattle Decap is going to sound at the Diamond Ballroom. Now, I've been to the Diamond Ballroom a few times. It's a very good venue, and you can definitely get front row, and I'm definitely going to try and get front row for Cattle Decap, but it might be a battle to the top, but I want to. And I'm just curious to see how it's going to sound with the Diamond Ballroom being more of like a closed venue with their roof, especially being a little bit like lower, and it's obviously not as like expansive of a venue. I'm assuming it's going to be fine, but I really, really want Travis Ryan to, I need to see Travis Ryan up close and personal, I need to be right there because I love Cattle Decap. And obviously this year they just released Terror Sight, which a lot of people will probably say that's their album of the year for 2023. We already know Dying Fetus is mine. But however, even though Terrasite's not as good as Death Atlas in my opinion, I have to say that Solastalgia is like pinched fingies. I'm obsessed with that song off of this record. It is my favorite song off of Terrasite by far. And now they have not started this tour yet. And I do have the actual... Let's see if I can pull it up. I've shown this a couple times. But... So, this is their lovely Instagram. And... Let's see. Is it 3? It is. I got new reaction screens. Oh my. I wish that this would just stop playing. There you go. Thank you. Good lord. How does it look on screen? Does that look okay? Does it look okay? So this is their shows that they're going to be doing in November. So Cattle Decap, like I said, has got their new tour coming up. And yeah. You could totally tell Michael is on guitar. What does that mean? So these are their the Terrasite Infestation Tour featuring Cattle Decap, Immolation. So that's going to be really cool. Get to see Immolation and Incantation next month. And then there's also Sanguisugbog. Why? And then there's Castrator. This tour does start, like it says, Friday, November 10th in Ventura, California. So if you're in California, girl, this tour is coming up. Now, like I said, the one that they are going to be is at this one. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. It's this one. So this is the one that I'm going to be going to, and I'm really excited. I don't know what the set list is going to be, essentially. So I don't know whether... I don't know what they're going to be playing off of Terrasite. Now, they were in Australia recently touring, and they did not play Solastalgia. So they played 5 songs off of Terrasite, and then they did like 3 songs off of Death Atlas. Basically, I'm hoping that with this tour... they at least do Solastalgia. I will literally cry if they do that song. I will bawl tears. I will bawl tears of joy. If they don't do Solastalgia, that's okay. Hi, Femme Fatality. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're talking about Cattle Decap. Cattle Decap, these are the dates. And girl, let me just say... You like this zoomed up close-up shot of me? Girl, I know. It looks great. If they don't play Solastalgia, I'm gonna cry. But if they don't, which they probably won't, I will at least be okay. If they play like We Eat Our Young or And This World Will Go On Without You, because I also really like that song. You're gonna cry either way. LOL. Yeah, you're not wrong. Look. Don't call me out like that, okay? Don't call me out like that. I don't need you to call me out like that. I'm very excited, though. Cattle Decap's gonna be really good. Gonna be really good. Sorry, I typed numbers in the chat. So, yeah. I'm hoping that that's what they perform, and then, well, we'll just kind of see. That's like me wishing Legit would sing. I can't read it because of the heart that's there. Yeah, this was their set list for Australia. I'll show it for you. Cattle recap tours. They were doing a few, so this was the one from September 20th. And so this is the one, We Eat Our Young. So this is obviously one of the singles that they did. I believe they also released Scorch the Offspring. This one was an okay single. Bring Back the Plague. Really, really good. I don't like this song off of Terrasite at all, personally. Aphotic Doom, I also am not the biggest fan. I know this is an older song, I believe, so yeah. And then they do Kingdom Tyrants as their encore. So this was, like I said, the set list for Australia. So we'll kind of see if they keep it the same, but this was over a month ago. So I'm glad they're at least getting like a break, and then I'm hoping, I'm praying that it's gonna be good. So I know that heart gets my nerves sometimes. This one, yeah, there's like a little, oh god, back. I just closed out my chat window because I tried to do a heart. You were honestly so rude. This heart? You're cereal. I hate this right now. I don't know why there's so much that's... I swear to God, if none of this is in studio today, I'm going to be so mad. Is it? It is on though, right? If it's not on, if I like end this stream and I don't have YouTube, like it's not working, I'm gonna be so mad. The heart is kind of annoying. I know, right? I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's cereal, no flaking. I don't even know what that means. Yeah. I just don't understand technology, man. I'm gonna be so mad if this does not go through. You don't even understand. Because I don't know what's wrong with it. So, I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm really nervous now that that's not gonna work. But at least, I mean, it's on like actual YouTube, you know? Like, there's no lie that it's on there, you know? But you know how weird technology is, you know? You know how weird technology is? It's like, it'll be like, oh yeah, your stream, you can see it. You end it, and then it's like, whoops, that wasn't on there. So, God, just my luck. Just my luck. Anyway. You're weird. I know. Thank you. Hi, Wicked. How are you? Welcome to the Metal Monday stream. Don't be shy. Say hi. Where else? We got 26 people watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider liking and subscribing. We're also celebrating channel memberships, the launch of it. So if you're interested in joining, it's $5. And yeah, you'll get 3 videos right now, early access for the week. I'll be editing a lot more content tomorrow. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Or else. Do y'all have any ideas for our Halloween stream? Because I could play the rest of Amnesia. We can watch some scary videos. I'm pretty sure Light's performance on Wednesday is going to have the same set list as her Canada Day performance. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would assume that they would stay What Cattle Decap might do is add like a couple. They might change a couple songs around. Otherwise, it'll probably be the same. But most of the time, bands, when they are on tour, they'll just stick to the same set list, or they might have like one other variation, because that way they've practiced the entire thing to a T, so there's no mistakes, you know. Eat candy corn and caramel corn for Halloween stream. I should get some Halloween candy. I'm gonna have corpse paint on. I'm excited. Are you doing a Halloween stream on actual Halloween? I am. So I will be doing a Halloween stream on Twitch next Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Monday, so next Monday, the day before, we will be doing a live metal unboxing. So we'll be doing a nice long stream. We'll be hanging out. I've got some really cool stuff for that. And then, yeah, Halloween stream on Monday. And then we will also be doing, sorry, I'm fixing a front wedgie, and you're just going to have to accept it. So next month for the fundraiser, we'll be doing a fundraiser stream, which will be really exciting. But I'm fixing a whole ass front wedgie right now. It's just a rough time. Resident Evil 2, if it's available on Steam for an affordable price. These games, man, let me just tell you, some of these games are way too expensive, you know, and I can't. I just don't. Goat. Ugh, goat. Are you complaining to me right now? Told you to listen to King Diamond Fatal Portrait by Candlelight. I'm gonna be listening to King Diamond. I don't know if is it Fatal Portrait that I'm planning on listening to this week. Did you hear about Blink-182's summer tour with Pierce the Veil? I did not. That's gonna be exciting. Oh, it's a camel. Get wrecked me. It's a camel. I don't have a camel toe. It was just me fixing a wedgie, girl. Are you planning on going to that, Fem? Did you like Blink-182's like most recent single? Because I kind of listened to it and I was like, this is so bad. Ooh. The Toronto date is also going to have Alex on fire. Ooh. Alex is on fire. That sounds interesting. No dates near you. You can vibe with it. I respect it. I really like old Blink-182. I honestly don't listen to them. But I used to listen to some of their older stuff when I was growing up. But yeah. The only thing I've listened to recently was one of their newest singles, and I couldn't finish the song. It just was too poppy for me, you know. But that's my personal preference. Like I said, I don't listen to them. It is Fatal Portrait. That's the one I was wanting to do. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm filming that this week. So for Patreon, they'll be getting Eaten Back to Life, King Diamond, and Death, Scream Bloody Gore. I look like a Blink-182 fan. I don't know whether to be insulted or happy about that. They have those deep bass lines I love. Blink-182 or Fatal Portrait? You are still alive. Wow. Yes, Lacey, I am. I will be ending my stream at noon, though. So, their 2019 record got a 1.86 on RIM. Yikes. Oh. Yikers. Rikers. Halloween stream should be scary. Yeah, I'm thinking Halloween candy. Some spooky vids. I'll have some of those. Just like some, you know, I guess paranormal videos on YouTube. We could probably watch those. And then Amnesia. We could do Amnesia Dark Descent. Finish that. Possibly. Or I could try and find something else. I know I'm going to try and find a couple games and have my Patreon members vote. So. They sure gave it a rim job. The silly heart. I can't read some of y'all's chats at the bottom because of the heart. They should just make it smaller. I don't know why it's got to be so big. And I also don't understand that, like, So, like, if I want to put a heart in the chat, this is also why I'm a little afraid this is not going to save. Is because, like, my chat shows up. If I click the heart and I try and put a heart in the chat, it tells me to log in to YouTube, which doesn't make sense. Especially because I connected my YouTube to OBS. So, and y'all can see it. And I'm looking on YouTube right now. And it's obviously on there. Y'all can see it. But in my YouTube studio, on my page, it has not connected. So you know how I can have, if I can see it? That's why I'm concerned. Because I'm like, I don't understand. And maybe it's just because my OBS is out of date. And I swear I did everything right, though. I connected it to YouTube. Like, I don't understand. Our Lady Pieces song for World War III was amazing. It was a theme song made for some ghost guy. If you know, you know. I don't know. Vids about the dark world is some real scary stuff. The dark world? The dark web. You said World War... Oh, WWE. I see. I don't know. My brain thought World War III. Or World War II. Don't judge me. I'm not wearing my glasses, girl, and I'm a lot further from the screen than I originally was. So, I, like, kind of stopped wearing contacts. You know, because, I mean, I have contacts. I'm probably going to wear them for the show, but don't judge me. Vids about the dark web. Yeah, we'll probably do some paranormal stuff. I don't know. I'm still going to think about it, but yeah, I'm praying to God that this stream saves. I'm going to literally cry if it doesn't. So we're going to find out. Anyway, I do appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much to Thrash Maniac once again for joining my channel membership. If you are interested in joining my channel membership, there's a join button. There should be a join button. I don't know if YouTube's fudging with me right now, but there should be a little join button underneath this stream and on my channel. She got a front wedge. She can't concentrate anymore. That's not true. That is not true at all. I fixed my front wedgie. Now I'm focused. Okay? Bro, don't tell me you can focus with the front wedgie, okay? You can't. Nobody can focus with a front wedgie. It's almost as bad as having a back wedgie. You can't focus that way. It's constraining on your genitals, and you shouldn't have to live life that way. You shouldn't have to do that. So, eyes up here. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Okay? There is a little button in the bottom right for mobile, at least. Yeah, there should be one in the desktop version too. If you're interested in joining, again, no pressure. No pressure at all. It's $5 to join, and you get, yeah, early access, emotes, other stuff like that. So, if you want to join, there's a join button. So I want to say another huge thank you to Squashed Eyeball for donating to the channel. And there was another one. I don't remember the name. I think it was Metal somebody. That also donated a super chat. So I really appreciate y'all. If you're interested, I've got a Twitch. The link is down below in my description. if you are able to follow, you want to make an account, I would go over to Twitch on Wednesday this week, and on Friday this week we will be doing live music reactions, so that's going to be really, really exciting. We're going to be doing some good music, I think, on Wednesday, and then we might do another bad music stream on Friday, so we'll see. And Twatch too, I wanted to do a shopping haul for the letters B, ABC, so we might do that on Wednesday. Just because I want to make sure I have time to edit a few of my things today. So, yeah. Join the Twitch if you want to. No pressure, though. So, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. And, stay tuned for so much more. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. And let's pray to the YouTube gods that this stream saves. That's my goal. Hi, Dornando. Bye, you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you.